afternoon, everybody. You are listening to Table for Two on the Nachman Network, and we are right here at Kosherfest. I'm here with Seth Levitt from Abels and Hyman, sponsor of Table for Two on the Nachman Network. I cannot believe we're doing this.
I know, it's exciting.
I'm so excited. Yeah, can you hear him? Hey, Doug, how are you? I'm getting things thrown at me. There is an amazing atmosphere. I cannot begin to tell you how fabulous it is here, right?
It's exciting. Excitement is throughout the place.
I know, my heart is like pounding. It's absolutely fabulous. There's been food galore everywhere, and you know, the smell of this. We got some products going on over here, and I just want to talk about the new and exciting stuff that you've got going on, and a few quick ways that you can eat the awesome Abels and Hyman salami.
Okay, so Abels and Hyman, as you know, has been around since 1954.
Long time.
A long time.
To perfect that awesome product that you've got.
It's made the same way today as it was 60 years ago.
Amazing.
And the only difference is that because people are today looking for healthier alternatives to regular beef products, we've found ways to make a hot dog healthier for you.
Who'd have thought a healthy hot dog? Bring it on. Bring it on.
One of the items that we make is a reduced fat and sodium, no nitrite added beef hot dog. And what we do is we add celery and cherry, which is a natural nitrate, and it actually cures the hot dog and gives it its red color, and it allows it to stay on a refrigerated shelf for up to 90 days.
It's so nice to hear that it's coloured with something that's natural. You read so much about red food dye number 4 or 40, whatever it is, and this is actually something that we, you know.
Well, the curing salt is actually what gives the hot dog its color.
Okay.
It takes the meat, which is normally brown, and when you cook, and it turns it red, and that's how you know you have a cured product.
Oh, interesting. Very nice.
And the celery is a natural nitrite.
Yeah.
I mean, just like your grandmother used to make chicken soup and it would last for days.
Yeah.
It's the same concept.
Is that what celery does?
Celery cures your food.
Oh, who knew that?
Scientific
That's great.
information for you.
Thank you. I love all the science behind food.
Yes, it's very
Alton
interesting.
Brown fan.
Now, you've been to our factory and you've actually seen us make hot dogs, and you know that we put in wholesome
100%
beef. Correct. And that's very important when you're making a hot dog.
And I said this like earlier on in the year when we first started doing the shows together, when I was at the studio out in New Jersey. It's like he took big chunks of meat, like you would buy a roast for Shabbos, and that's what he's putting into the hot dog, not like you think, you know, half white with fat. It was a nice big red piece of meat. And you could make any roast with that, but instead you're putting a high quality piece of meat into these hot dogs.
That's correct. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah. Excellent. Great. So we've actually got a bit of a cooking demo here for everybody today.
Right.
So why don't, Seth, you lead us off?
Let's plug in our
Can you believe,
cooker.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm at Kosherfest starving. I couldn't eat before the show because I didn't want to get the shirt dirty. Our Nachman Network shirt. And if you are joining us today, listening now, this is Table for Two with Naomi Nachman and Seth Levitt.
And like us on Facebook, please, or check us out on Instagram as well.
And on the Nachman Network, join their Instagram and Facebook page too. And you can also find Naomi Nachman on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And we are being joined by lots of friends here this morning. A lot of people have stopped by and waved. But I just want to say that if you are listening to our show, or you can also watch our show, you can go to the YouTube channel, Nachman Network, and you can find Table for Two shows there, which we are also filming today. So you can watch the cooking demo.
So
you can't smell it, but
you can't smell it. Today,
it smells amazing.
Today we're taking our all beef salami. We're cutting them into round medallions.
Okay, we cut them up. See, nice.
About a quarter of an inch. And we dip the salami into a duck sauce.
Okay, here.
I'll let you do it.
I'll do this part because I'll help us stay
clean. And this
clean.
is really a very easy dish to make. And it's delicious.
Do you know I get calls from people all the time about which salami is the best one to buy because they want to do this?
And of course you tell them Abels and
No,
Hyman.
of course it's Abels and Hyman, but there are so many. I'm sorry, which of the Abels and Hyman salami products? You have quite a few.
We do. We make serve-a-lot.
So can we see this open little? Look how cute this little thing is. Remember we talk about a lot of traveling. How I love to travel. I never travel without one of these little things.
And this is great. You can take it with you if you're traveling on vacation with your family, with your kids. And the kids love this. This is a great snack for the kids.
And we're just cooking it up for a couple of minutes.
Right.
And this is what it looks like when it's done.
Right. It caramelizes. The sugar on the from the duck sauce turns dark color because you're caramelizing. It's on the salami. And you're getting a crispy salami snack, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm becoming fleischig now at
I will
Kosherfest.
too.
There's an art to eating here at Kosherfest. What you do is you walk in and you start off in the morning and you are milchik.
Yes.
And you try to stay milchik for about 2.5 hours. All the way, you're holding back on these amazing, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cheese. But you're holding back from wanting to eat the fleischig. So you finish your last bit of fleischig at 12:30, then you kind of have a swig of maybe some royal wine from Catering.
That's right.
And then you come over and then you start your fleischig path.
Correct.
So we're about to start our fleischig path. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol nivro. That is so good. Yum. Are we getting dirty?
We may be. That's delicious. This is,
Delicious.
it's
This
a
is-
salami in duck sauce from Abels and Hyman.
This is unreal. Just buy your favorite brand of duck sauce and dip it in just into the duck sauce, and then you're putting it on one of these or on the barbecue. It's a really nice appetizer while you're waiting for the hot dogs to come.
That's right.
Off. You can start this off early as an appetizer.
And it's a simple dish to make. Very simple.
And you know what's really cute? I'm just thinking ahead, Hanukkah parties, and you see how American I am. The Super Bowl. This is a great Super Bowl appetizer
This
also.
is a great appetizer.
So I'm just going to, a little nibble there. Yum. Okay.
So it's a very simple dish, and you can see it just takes a couple of minutes. And this has only been on for about a minute or so, and it's already
Caramelizing up nicely. So
and we're going to unplug it because it's done. And we're going to pass out some to the audience. I'll let them try it.
Okay,
if they
maybe
want.
we'll take off the ones that we ate
Right.
from, and then we can pass it around to our friends. Okay, I need to get rid of this, so we'll
Okay.
put it in that. And then I'm going to give it to my amazing producer, Danny Goldberg. Couldn't do this show without you today.
And we're going to pass it to Danny, and he can pass it around.
Okay, this is Nachum Siegel Network, Table for Two with Naomi Nachman, and our show is sponsored by...
Abels and Hyman, we taste better.
Okay, you have to say it like me now. We taste
Better.
very good. I made ZK practice today too.
Very nice.
Okay, so we have got a really busy show today, and I just want to thank you for being our sponsor and doing the show here
It's
from...
been a pleasure.
Yeah.
I just, if I can mention a couple of the new items
let's
that
do
we have.
some more new items. We got a
So-
couple of minutes before our next guest.
In addition to being the maker of the finest glatt kosher hot dog in the world, we have introduced some new flavored hot dogs.
They're fantastic.
They are.
I love them.
So we came out with a beer flavored hot dog.
Yeah, because Australians love beer and hot dogs.
Who doesn't love
We
beer?
used to actually pour beer over the hot dog. Now we don't have to
Now
waste
you
the
don't have
beer.
to. It's already made. Just
Love
heat
it.
it up on your grill and serve. And we also came out with the whiskey flavored hot dog
For the connoisseurs.
for the connoisseurs of the.
Hey, Ronnie Fine, big shout out to you.
And Ronnie Fine, hello.
Ronnie Fine, cookbook author of Modern Kosher Kitchen.
And our hot dogs are found in most every stadium and most every glatt kosher deli in the tri-state area. And we're proud to be associated with you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank
we love working together and look forward to many more shows.
Thank you.
All right, great. Let's get the next guest in the hot seat. We have an action-packed show. I have Jesse Blonder supposed to come up. We're going to find him. There he is, Jesse Blonder. I saw him here. I wasn't so nervous, Danny. I did. Hey, Jess. Okay, he needs a microphone.
Hi.
You have to climb into the hot seat.
I'm in the hot seat.
It's literally a hot seat.
This is awesome.
Hi, thank you for coming.
I didn't realize we'd be broadcasting.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, we're literally broadcasting.
This is very cool.
This is fun, and everyone's standing around to watch. This is Jesse Blonder. Let me introduce Jesse
Hi,
Blonder
everybody.
to my listeners and my friends. You are
Yes.
the director,
Yes.
co-owner,
Yes.
co-owner of CKCA, which stands for...
The Center for Kosher Culinary Arts. That's right.
He is the driving force, grown
Thank you.
this amazing school from
Thank you.
a little recreational classes to you're about to graduate over 500 students.
That's right. Yeah. We opened a little over 7 years ago, and we have over 500 graduates at this
It's
point.
amazing.
We have we have two classes, one in culinary arts, one in pastry arts, and over the past 7 years we've had, I guess, just a little bit over 500 people take the program at this point.
It's unbelievable. It's,
Yeah,
you
and a
are
lot of them are
training
here.
the next generation, of
That's the
next
idea.
group of next kosher trained.
That's right.
You don't have to go to all the,
Trafe schools.
Trafe schools, and they're fantastic.
Right.
But
Right.
you have a fantastic kosher program.
Right. Here's a kosher option.
Okay.
That's what we want people to know.
So let's talk about your schedule. What's on tap next for CKCA?
Okay, well, besides from the 2 professional training programs that we have, we do have one that's coming up starting late November. That's a men's only program.
Oh, nice.
For those who don't want to take a mixed class. And that's
Okay.
also an evening program. So you can take it part-time if you go to school or you're in yeshiva or you work 3 nights a week. And within about 5 months, you're finished with the program.
That's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
So you've got something for everyone there.
We try, yeah. And then we've got a new semester of the daytime program, which takes about 2.5 months. That starts in January.
Okay. I'm dying to do that, I know. It's
gonna
always
get you
nice to
one
go
of these
back
days.
to the basics, yeah. Or
And-
not even basics, to learn more. I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
well, there's
stuff
always
I don't...
more to learn.
Absolutely, especially in cooking.
And then we have recreational classes for the public in all different categories, everything baking, cooking, decoration related. And we offer those primarily Sunday mornings, weeknights, holidays, that kind of thing. One of our biggest programs is date night, which is
It's
a
so
couples cooking
cute.
class.
Yeah, I've heard about that. People have asked me if I could
Yeah.
come over and hello, Alex. Kosherologist, check out his website, kosherologist.com. People say, could you cook a meal for me and my wife for our anniversary? And it's not like I'm looking to turn down the business, but quite often I'll
Right.
say, why don't you go to date night
Date
at
night.
CKCA? I
Yeah.
think that's so cute. That's not really for my husband because he loves to make cream cheese on toast, and that's where he draws the
That's
line.
it.
Yeah, so we kind of keep that separate.
Well, we'll have a cream cheese on toast themed date night for your husband.
I love that. Smee, did you hear that? Thank you, Jesse. Okay.
Is that your husband?
No. I'm talking to Smee
Oh,
into the camera.
okay. I thought he was here. I'm like, oh, okay.
No. Smee Nachman is at work. Okay, so I believe there's some other programs that you guys are working on for kosher careers and
Yes, so we've got
to help. Once
Right.
you've trained, step 2 is
get a job.
get a job.
Get a job. That's one of our big initiatives lately is that we started a website that is a jobs board for people who work in the kosher food business. And it's for our students, but it's also for the general public. If you're looking for a job, if you have a job that you're offering, and it could be in food service, food manufacturing, media, anything related to the business of kosher food, anything that would be at a show like this at Kosherfest,
Right.
it's free to post, and we've had listings from all kinds of opportunities. Things that you would think of when you think of food, like being a chef,
Right.
but also things in hashgacha, in kosher food,
Nice.
in food manufacturing. Anything really that's an opportunity in the food business, any aspect of it, that's what Kosher Careers is for.
Okay.
Looking for a job or offering a job. So we're really excited about it. It's really taking off, and we're here to promote that in addition to our classes.
Right, so
Yeah.
I think that's really important for our listeners to know because I
Yeah.
get calls all the time. I want to do an internship. I'm thinking about cooking. I don't know what, even sometimes before you go to CKCA, and you want to see if cooking's for
Absolutely.
you and you want to get involved and get a
Right.
job in the food industry
Yeah.
to see if that's really your thing.
I would highly recommend before you going to any school, our school or another, is to work and see if this is actually something you want to do. To come to a show like this and see what it's like. Spend a day in a commercial kitchen. Get involved somehow to see if it's actually something you want to do.
I think
I
that's
highly recommend that.
great
We tell all
advice.
of our students that.
Yeah, that's great advice.
And then you could also go on a site like Kosher Careers and see what the opportunities are like out in the field.
right.
So
Yeah.
that's what I recommend.
Nice, thank you.
My
Okay,
pleasure.
last week, Aled and I,
Yeah.
your social media director
Yes,
and
Arlette
PR
Lozier.
agent,
Yes.
a big shout out to you.
Yes, thank you.
She was very kind enough to organise with you a giveaway of one of
Yes.
our recreational classes, of your recreational classes
Yes.
at CKCA. So I'm still continuing the giveaway.
Okay, great.
So can I? I'm going to
Give
do
it
it again.
away?
I'm going to give it
Let's
away. I'm
give
not
it
going to.
away.
We're not joining. But if you do want to give it away, if you do want to be in the giveaway,
Right.
you have to actually join one of their social media platforms. Oh, I said that so well.
That was nice.
So I was wondering if I was going to stumble on that on their social media platforms.
Right.
So there is Twitter.
The handle is Kosher Culinary.
Right. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Not CKC. It's Kosher Culinary, or
Right.
on Instagram,
Same handle, Kosher Culinary.
Kosher, or on Facebook, which is.
The Center for Kosher Culinary Arts.
Or you can join the newsletter. So once you've
right.
joined one of those,
You're
send me an
eligible.
email,
Right.
Naomi at nachumsiegel.com, And we will put you in for the drawing. We'll announce it in the next couple of weeks. Maybe you'll win it in time for Hanukkah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of great classes coming up. It really never expires, so you can take any class that you want. Your choice, free.
Excellent. Thank
Join
you
us.
so much, Jesse, for
My pleasure.
coming down. I know Jesse has a booth here for CKCA.
Booth 712 for
he's
those who are at the show.
And if you're wearing the white shirt.
Yes.
A lot of the guys are walking around here in the white shirts.
Those are our people.
Very nice.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks,
and
Naomi.
we'll be in
wait.
touch.
Tomorrow, don't forget, we're hosting a competition.
Oh,
You're judging a competition
Yes, I'm a
here.
judge. I'm
That's
a judge
right.
in the competition.
That's right.
I'm very excited. Wednesday's competition. So awesome. I cannot wait to eat that food. I got
Looking
some of
forward
my
to it.
3 favorite chefs. So
All
I'm
right.
like, woohoo.
Excellent. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll come
Sounds good.
hungry. All right, very exciting. They've got so much going on here at Kosherfest. It's unbelievable. We got an amazing lineup of guests today, but I can never have a show without my dear friend, Chef Klein, editor of Joy of Kosher. I have it right here. This is not even, it's hot. You know why? Because it's hot off the presses. This is right off the press, right?
Yeah.
It's not even out. Here's your microphone.
Oh, okay. I'm like talking to the wall.
Yeah, you're talking
Okay.
to air. Now you're plugged in.
Now I was just talking to you. Yeah, it's actually
Have we got that
going
shot?
to be in stores next week.
Okay, so
So
this
this
is
is a really early release.
okay. This is terribly
Yeah.
exciting, and it's all ready for. Guess what? If you can see it on the YouTube channel that you're watching, or you're listening, it is got front page all about latkes.
Yeah. So
Yum.
we had actually, it's really amazing to see how kosher grew so much, and so we had a bunch of different kosher bloggers give their favorite latke recipe. So we have a collection of latkes for our Hanukkah issue.
That
Really
is
amazing
great.
stuff, and each one was better than the next. I mean, it was amazing.
Wow, I'm going to just
Incredible.
flip to that page. You had a bunch of like foodies do them, right?
Yeah, a bunch of bloggers did the latke article.
Okay.
And then we actually had our readers on Facebook vote for the cover. And
Yeah.
we had donuts, we had latkes, we had so many things, and everyone voted for the latke cover.
Oh, that's
so
very
it
cute.
was our reader favorite cover.
Right, that's very cute. You know
Yeah.
what? I like that it's so interactive.
Yeah, exactly.
I like how Joy of Kosher magazine is about interaction.
Exactly.
You reach out to everyone and you hear from them. Okay, so let's talk about the new exciting things that you've got going on. I always want to eat the book when I see it because your pictures are always fab.
Yeah, and it's really, like, we don't do any magic tricks. Like, we take the product, there's no paint or, like, different fancy
Right.
things on it. So it really is the food that we made. We have something really exciting. We did donut cookies, which were really fun.
Yeah, cute idea.
It was a great, we had kids testing them, obviously our own kids, and they gave it to their friends.
That's so cute.
And,
the little Klein boys cooking.
Yeah, exactly. That was great. We also did something called cookbooks for every personality, because I feel like cookbooks
that's
are such a
cute.
good Hanukkah gift. We did a lot of Hanukkah gifts.
Right, yeah. Great
and
idea
so-
for this time of the year.
And so you're always wondering, like, I have a friend who, like, never wants to spend time in the kitchen. What should I get her? Or I have somebody who loves to experiment. What should I get her? So we
Right.
really broke it down into different categories. We probably covered about 20 different cookbooks.
That's really
Yeah.
nice.
And it's amazing just to see what's out there,
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
unbelievable. You know what they told me from the Judaica store? That Judaica Plus in Cedarhurst.
Okay.
He told me that cookbooks are his best-selling item.
Oh, wow. That's
more than the
amazing.
Gemaras and the
Yeah.
Chumashim and the Sidurim.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, and that's what we
Cookbooks.
do with the magazine. Like, it's a cookbook every 2 months because it's original recipes specifically for that season. And it talks about all the different trends. I mean, we did pumpkin pie spice challah.
Oh, I have a
saw it?
pumpkin challah.
Oh, you also do?
Yeah. I love pumpkin challah, but
Yeah.
that's great because mine
It's
doesn't
really
have the
great.
spice in it. Like, and I
Right.
like everyone's, everyone takes a recipe
Everyone's
and
like,
makes
yeah,
it, I call it,
exactly.
they find their inner chef and they make it all
Exactly.
about,
Yeah, totally. And we do, so the challah column we just started. We started it last issue.
my
And,
challahs. Can I just talk
yeah,
about that?
yeah.
My challahs turned out amazing because of that.
That's amazing.
My round braided challahs were always like
Right.
a little off. Like they were
It's-
like a little off
It's
kilter.
hard to get the shape,
and,
you know?
and with this, and it was almost a step by step.
Yeah, we did
and
a
they were
step-by-step, yeah.
Gorgeous.
So we decided to do a step-by-step of challah in each issue, different types of challah shapes. So for Rosh Hashanah we did round. In this issue we did a roll, how to make a challah roll. which was great. And also what to do with challah leftovers, which is always like
Croutons, breadcrumbs.
exactly.
What else?
What?
What else?
We did bread pudding.
Bread pudding.
Yum.
See, there
It
you
was
go.
amazing.
I'll turn mine into
In
bread
other
crumbs.
words, kugel.
Yeah.
Kugel.
A bread pudding
Yeah.
is a challah kugel, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, very nice. So there's always something new and creative.
Yeah, exactly. And we're doing a Hanukkah special for
What is that?
it's whoever wants to subscribe. They could go on our website, and we're doing a special rate for Hanukkah.
Oh, that's nice. What's the website?
And,
Give us the website.
joyofkosher.com/magazine. And it's a really great Hanukkah gift. There's so many, different, people send it to their sisters, their, like teachers. It's a great thing to give teachers.
Yeah.
And friends, and any Hanukkah gift. It's really great.
I have to just mention that at the back you have Gil Marks.
Yeah.
So we just want to wish Gil Marks a big
Exactly.
refuah shalema. We are davening for you every single second that we're here. Everybody is missing you here.
Yeah, we miss you
love
tons.
you and
Yeah.
just wish you good health and big
and
refuah.
Yeah, he's always contributed such amazing, incredible articles.
Yeah.
And information to our magazine. He's really brilliant. So
He is the master of Jewish
he knows
knowledge on
everything.
food.
Every time we have a question, Gil Marks is the one we
Here's Gil's
speak to.
page.
Yeah.
Here's Gil's page. Have we got that in? I'm getting a nod from my guys. Yazy K, Danny. Okay, great.
So yeah, he does. We have the 5 things you didn't know about. And
know.
that's what Gil Marks does every issue.
Yeah.
And it's always seasonal. So it's
love
really,
it.
really interesting. Yeah.
I only got the book like 2 hours, the magazine like an hour ago.
It's hot off the press.
I know,
so,
right?
Yeah.
And I usually read it from cover to cover before you
Yeah.
come on because you always send it to me first. But we didn't get a chance to get it earlier,
No,
so
yeah.
I cannot wait to break
It's
this
really
down.
great, yeah.
Shabbos reading coming up. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you
for
so much.
joining
And
me
it's just incredible to be here.
I know that
And to
atmosphere.
chat in Kosherfest. It's so great.
I got
Okay.
it. Wait.
Yeah.
One question before you go.
Yes.
What have you seen here that's so different?
Oh my gosh, so
We
many
got to just give it a
things.
minute about Kosherfest.
Totally, totally.
Between
Did you
me and you,
check,
we are like big foodies together.
There is this Asian company. They did seaweed salads. That was really unique. A seaweed hummus.
A seaweed hummus. Like the nori stuff?
No, like you ever had like seaweed salad?
Oh, yeah.
So they had
It's
that.
like green.
in-
It looks
in
slimy.
hummus.
It's
Yeah.
yum, though.
It's delicious. So that was really
I
unique.
missed that. Where was that?
It's back that way.
On the 700 row?
Just go back there.
Okay, I am totally going to go find that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was great. There's so many incredible
I did
things.
notice I did try the black truffle pastes.
Oh, right. Yes, you reminded me. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was good. It was different. I like
It
the
was
white
incredible.
one better than the dark one.
Right.
Elizabeth Kurtz and I were just talking about that
okay.
also from Kosher Gourmet Kosher Cooking.
Yeah, gourmet kosher cooking.
Cooking.com. And she also really likes, we had the opposite, but she liked them also.
the white, you like the black.
Yeah.
It's an incredible product. It's just a reflection of where kosher is going. We're having there's truffle. Almost everything is kosher. And there's such a demand for all these products, so it's really great.
Yeah, and I see a lot of gluten-free stuff. And I just want to say hello, Mayor Fertig. Big shout out to you.
Yeah, there's a very big focus on health. Like a lot of meat companies are not doing MSG and antibiotic-free.
And Abels and Hyman has one.
Exactly.
You know what I noticed? I've been coming for about 15 years straight.
Yeah.
It used to be a sea of herring and lox. Herring and lox.
Okay, I wasn't here in
15
those.
years
Oh,
ago.
wow,
I know you're probably in
okay.
high school. And now it's sushi, gluten-free,
It's
and
incredible.
so many meat products.
Yeah.
Not so much cheese this year. I'm seeing a
I know
lot
there's
of
not
meat.
a lot, right.
A lot of meat. So,
Really amazing.
Yeah, so, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it.
Nice to chat.
Yeah, and it's all, it's hard. I was so nervous putting together the show, and my producer Danny and I were saying, we got to make sure that we have everyone here because you get talk schmoozing.
You could get so carried away here.
This is such a schmooze fest.
Totally.
So, I've got my next guest ready to schmooze.
Very
so,
nice. Thank you so
Shifra,
much.
you
Take care.
are amazing. We'll take the microphone. Okay. This is a great time to give a little station ID break. This is Table for Two with Naomi Nachman on the Nachum Siegel Network. Heard on Arutz Sheva English Radio. Our show is sponsored by our friends Abels and Hyman. We taste better.
The best.
The best, and Scott knows that it's the best.
Oh yeah, we're a big contributor to Abels and Hyman. We use all their hot dogs in our restaurant. We're Traditions Restaurant in Lawrence, and we use all their hot dogs and corned beef, pastrami, salami, bologna. The list is endless. Endless.
I know. You know, I've once worked with you about 7 years ago.
Sure.
And we did some work in the kitchen, and we had such a good time. And all these amazing meat products were just coming from my friends over here at Abels and Hyman.
Seth puts out a tremendous product. Very, very delicious tasting. It's lean.
I hope Seth can hear us.
Oh yeah, no, we enjoy it.
We are
I have
shouting
certain
Seth.
customers that specifically, if I change the hot dog for a day,
They'll have a heart attack.
he does.
Yeah.
He goes crazy on me. What happened to the A&H hot dog?
Yeah, it's very important to, you know, support your favorite brand and, you know, keep them going and, you know, and they up the ante all the time and they've got these new flavors. Have you tried their new flavors yet?
Yes, we actually just took in the cognac salami. It was delicious.
Amazing,
Delicious.
amazing.
Put it on the grill for a little while on a nice of whole wheat toast bread. Delicious.
Oh, that's
little mustard.
fantastic.
Don't forget the mustard.
I actually wrote some recipes for Seth, and we made a little booklet. So if you're at Kosherfest, you can grab one of the booklets from over there. They're also going to be on Seth's website and on my website, theaussiegourmet.com. And, you know, just sharing of different ideas that you can come up with. A hot dog now is not just ketchup or mustard, depends on your preference, and some, what's that, it's so
Sauerkraut?
American, sauerkraut. In Australia we don't put sauerkraut on. I was like drawing a blank there. And it's become so much more. We made a recipe to put on some pineapple sriracha sauce and, you know, the Hasselbeck salamis, which, you know, we have on the
I've
recipe
gone on
book.
websites and I've found places that they have like 30 different toppings for hot dogs.
I know.
30 different toppings.
Yeah.
It's
This-
unbelievable what they got out there today.
I believe in some restaurants, you know, there are just hot dog restaurants popping
Sure.
up. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's just unbelievable. But a nice hot dog and a nice fresh bun with mustard and sauerkraut, nothing like it.
Right, so you can go traditional or you can go, you know, a little funky. I have to tell you, I was at your restaurant, when was it, 2 weeks ago? I was doing the Great Kosher Restaurant Hunt by Ilan Kornblum for the magazine.
Right.
And you are a part of the magazine. And I made my reservation through the system to come to the
Sure,
restaurant.
remember.
We had a family dinner. We said, where are we going to go? And I had just seen your lovely wife, Eileen, and she told me you had renovated not that long
Sure,
ago.
thank you.
And I said, you know what? I'm coming. I'll get points for the hunt. I really want to support my friend Scott and Eileen.
Thank you.
And eat fabulous food, which I knew I would get. And the restaurant is gorgeous.
Yeah, like you were just talking about quality hot dogs. Not only quality important, but to upgrade things over the years and to change things and make things look new and fresh. It's very important in our business today. People get bored of the same thing week after week after week. So the fact that we just, you know, sunk a lot of money into the place to try to spruce it up, and it really, thank God, we got a lot of great reviews about that. A lot of great reviews, and I'm really happy. And I appreciate that you came and you.
Yeah, no,
you
it was
enjoyed.
great. You know what? And what I like, not only do I like about a restaurant, hello, how are you? What I like about the restaurant is that I like a busy restaurant. I know some people might not like the noise. I love a busy restaurant because you feel the atmosphere there, and this is what I want to feel. And I want people who are buzz and, you know, having a really good time. And
Yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Sunday night dinner in the Five Towns is awesome, and make
It's
sure
an
that you're at
experience. It's an
tradition.
experience. Yeah, you got to come try it out. It's definitely an experience, but make sure you make reservations.
Yeah, you need. Yeah,
Yes.
and you can do that through the
Through
website.
the website, through greatkosherrestaurant.com, or you can go to traditionseatery.com,
Or your phone number,
or you can call Seth at Abel and Hyman, and he'll gladly make a reservation for you.
and serve you some absolutely fantastic hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
try one of the salamis
I had
that
it
Seth
before.
and
It was delicious when he put it on the grill with the ducks. Oh, my God,
I know, it's
delicious.
amazing. I know.
But try the cognac one now.
Oh yeah. So you know what I do with the cognac one? I'll open it. You know, these packages all have strings. Can we get a focus in on that string? There's a string here. I can't open it up. I'm sorry, guys. But there's a string and you can hang it.
Yes.
And the cognac salami, because it's already full of flavor, the more you hang it, the more powerful and
Really
flavorful it will be. Have we got a problem? Okay, good.
Very interesting.
I
Very
see
interesting.
ZK
We'll try
moving,
that.
so I get nervous. But it's so packed with flavor, and then you can, you know.
I'm going to try
eat
it out. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try it out.
try hanging the salami. There's cognac salamis in the store, and you'll see like the amazing taste that it really ups the ante on a flavorful salami. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's great being here. Thank you so
thank
much.
you. Thank you for coming and
do the great
hanging out
work,
with
and
us.
We're happy with you, and keep us proud.
Thank you. And I just want one more thing. I know everyone
Sure.
leaves, and I'm like, one more thing. Scott was the first sponsor of Table for Two.
Yes.
So, we tried to get you back on when the first show, season
you.
1 for Table for Two first started. So really, thank you to Scott and
My
Traditions
pleasure.
team for giving Table for Two its first start.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott Fagan. It is a super busy show. Oh my gosh, hello. I am seeing friends here from everywhere. How are you? Good, good, good. A shout out to your restaurant. Can we, give her a microphone for 1 second? Okay. Yeah, come on. Okay, no, we're too shy. Okay, go on.
Geffen.
Geffen Gourmet in Cedarhurst.
Hewlett.
In Hewlett. It's in Hewlett.
Yep. Falafel.
Best Israeli food in the 5 towns.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry I put you on the spot. When I see someone I love from the food industry walk by me, there is no way I'm letting them go. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Best dips. I am very honored now to have the most experienced winemaker for kosher wines that is out there. Joe Herleman, come on down. Drum roll.
Thank you.
This is great. Just straightening up. How are you?
I'm very good.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
The last time we did an interview, I don't know if my listeners remembered, was in Oxnard.
That's right. At the winery.
On my iPhone. My iPhone
that was
did a
exciting.
recording.
It was. And
Yeah.
now today we're doing a little picnic. So we have like picnic things.
Yeah.
And we're going to be trying wine out of a plastic cup.
Oh, God.
Just like a picnic.
Just like a picnic.
It's really good. A kosher picnic. Why not?
kosher picnic.
Yes,
Okay.
with a beautiful old vine Zinfandel. 1935
Yeah,
those wines.
let's talk about this
I
particular
just jumped in.
one.
I'm sorry.
No. I want you
I
to
know.
talk about this. No.
Yeah, so
Go,
this
elaborate.
is a Baron Herzog
Entertain us.
Old Vine Zinfandel. The grapes were originally planted in 1935. That's the Pescadero vineyard. And we've been making wine from that particular family, the Watts family, as long as I've been with the company, and that's 17 harvests now.
17. Wow.
Yeah.
So what Royal Wines does, Herzog, the brand, is they go to family vineyards, and then they grow the grapes. They buy the grapes off the vineyards, and then they take them back and do their magic.
Yeah,
Talk about the magic process.
Yeah, that's exciting. And really what we have been able to do is in 2010, we bought one of those family vineyards, a family that was getting ready to sell a large vineyard in Clarksburg.
Okay,
And
Clarksburg, California.
Clarksburg, California, that's near Sacramento. Chenin Blanc, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc. And we've been able to bring that into our fold and just make amazing wines. And it's a great point that you do bring up that we like to work with families because, the Herzog family is now in its 9th generation.
Kanina, beautiful.
Yeah, 9th generation of winemaking. So that's, quite an amazing accomplishment.
Yeah.
And we try to keep building it with other families.
And I think that's a beautiful thing to do.
Yes.
So I think it's time to start
It is,
a
yes.
drink.
Yes.
So, here at Kosherfest, there is so much wine and scotches and stuff to choose from, and get a little nervous to drink before a show.
Well,
I said I got to
it's a
save it for
small
when
amount.
Joe comes. Joe comes on the show. We have Jay Buxbaum all the time on the show, educating us to know what goes with what. We're actually going to have our next show is going to be a wine and cheese show.
Oh, very exciting.
Jay's going to come in with Brent Dillman, the cheese guy. We do
Oh.
it every spring and every winter,
Yes.
a wine and cheese show.
And it's really not so easy to pair wine and cheese. So I would recommend you come and listen to that show and watch that show.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be exciting.
It's very exciting. I
Yes.
love it. So should I pour us?
You should.
Is there an art to pouring? Seriously, I know
Well,
there's an art
not
to
as much today. At one point, there was an art because you wanted to keep all the sediment in the shoulder of the wine. This is a Bordeaux bottle, so you would keep the sediment as you poured very gently and watch to see if there was sediment coming out.
What's a Bordeaux bottle?
Bordeaux, that is the style. So this is a classic Bordeaux style with the shoulder.
I had no idea. No one's ever spoken about
it's
that.
all that wine geekness that I have, that cork dorkness that I am.
The cork dork.
I am a cork dork, yes.
That is
Yes.
hilarious.
Okay, well,
Okay.
thank you so much.
L'chaim. Thank you to the
L'chaim.
Nachum Siegel Network. All right, Abels and Hyman at Kosherfest. I think I have to say bracha because I've not had any booze yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fab.
This is a
dry.
perfect wine for pizza, pasta. Or if you got a little summer sausage here, perfect with a little summer sausage.
Yeah, this is really very,
know.
very full-bodied.
It is. It's quite nice. Has a little bit of oak influence. Vines that are that old really have the concentration of flavor that really comes through. And remember, this is a wine that in California, I don't know the pricing so well in New York, is only $13.
Everything in New York's a drop more. But I don't know, California's also not so cheap, right?
It's not, well...
Cheap state.
it's not a cheap state, no.
I always compare everything to how much milk costs, you know? So,
I don't ever buy milk, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
my husband has no clue. He probably thinks milk costs $1, so...
I know it's more than that,
Yeah, it's
unless
more
you're
than
getting
that.
like 2 ounces.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is really nice. Can we just talk about, people talk about legs. You know, these
Legs.
these are questions people have asked me
So-
over the years. Like,
yes.
you know, they said you've talked to Jay, you've talked
Sure.
to Joe. What does legs mean?
Okay.
You know,
Do
even
you
my
want-
kids know.
Yes. Do you want the real answer or...
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
What answer do we want to hear, listeners?
Yes. What answer would you like to hear?
Okay.
Would you like to hear the true answer?
Yeah,
Really,
we want the truth. We can handle the truth.
Yes, very good. Many people believe that legs shows the level of mouthfeel or how concentrated the wine is. Usually, legs shows you what kind of dishwashing soap the glass was actually washed in.
Okay.
Usually.
So
it's
here-
not...
Here's a question.
Yes.
Maybe we should back it up a bit.
Okay.
Describe what a leg is.
Okay, so
Not
it's
the-
not because we're picnicking today. You know, we're here at Kosherfest doing a little picnic. If I did this and swirled it at the top of the glass, can you see that? You can see the little bit of. Can you see that? Yeah, that's called legs. That's what we call legs. So really, it is showing the way the wine adheres to the inside of the glass. So that's legs. People thought it had something to do with the amount of glycerin, you know, how much body it had. It's really about how it, you know, how a glass is washed. This has a plastic glass, so it's going to cling like this. So that's really legs. So that's not so important.
Okay, so legs aren't so important. When you see,
No, well, legs are very
see
important
people
because
doing this
you
and
have
you
to be
watch
able
the
to be
drip.
mobile. So legs are good to have.
legs are good on our attached to our hips.
But wines don't normally walk around. If they
Okay.
did, I wouldn't drink that wine.
That's a good lesson for everybody.
Yes, exactly. If the wine is walking,
Don't
you probably
drink it.
had too many glasses.
Okay, here's another question.
Yes.
Tannins. I get questions all the
Tannins,
time.
sure. Okay.
It's something with grit or something,
Grit,
right?
very
See?
good. That's
I've
very
listened
good.
to you, Jay.
That's excellent. And tannins come from different things. In a wine, it comes from the skin, and in the seeds. You can have tannin in tea, so green tea. When you drink it and you have that drying effect in your mouth, that's a tannin. And then what's really good, and everybody's kind of had this experience, when you have a popsicle stick, and you put it in your mouth and you go, oh, that's very drying, that's actually tannin too. So depending on if you have tannins that are developed or tannins that are green, that will affect the way the wine tastes and how you actually experience it.
Oh,
So
so interesting.
tannin is very, very important. Most of your tannins in a wine come from the seeds. That's why you don't want to be crushing your seeds when you're making wine. Very gentle process.
So interesting. And what is your process now? What is going on out in California
what's going on right now?
What's happening
Okay, in California.
out in California? What
yesterday,
are we doing?
we actually pressed, the cellar crew at the winery pressed a Cabernet Sauvignon from Sonoma. Today they're doing a little barrel down of about 25 barrels of wine. And then tomorrow is a big day at Herzog Wine Cellars
Oh, I'm
in California.
excited. Will you be back for it? No, you're going to be here.
No, I won't be back in California. I will be on a plane flying to California tomorrow.
Okay.
We are bringing
You're missing
in
it.
our late harvest Riesling from Monterey, and these are the last grapes of harvest. So,
love
it's going
it.
to be a beautiful late harvest, very, very ripe grapes. It won't go to dryness. It won't finish fermenting completely. So you'll have some beautiful residual sugar that's going to balance off really quite nicely with the alcohol. So we're doing that. And then on Thursday, which I will be back, we will be pressing our 7-ton load of Cabernet Sauvignon from a very prestigious vineyard in Napa Valley. And that'll be our last pressing at the winery on Thursday.
That's amazing.
It is,
That's
yeah,
so exciting.
yeah,
Can people watch this?
People can watch, you can come to the winery and do a self-guided tour and look down, and there's things you can see and there's things you can't see,
Right.
but you can see many things. You can see the bottling line, you can see some of the small lot winemaking. We do both larger lot winemaking and then very, very small lot winemaking. We're talking about, 6 or 7 tons, which is a small amount for us.
And after you do this self-guided tour, you can have an amazing lunch.
You can at Tierra.
That is my favorite
just
restaurant.
A wonderful restaurant that recently received a 28 Zagat rating.
I was there. Do you remember when they got that?
I did.
It was about a year or so ago.
It was. We were very excited about it.
Yeah.
And consistently just bringing out some amazing food that
Local grown.
absolutely
local-
farm to table. Really working closely with
Gabe is a genius.
Gabe is great. Gabe,
So-
our chef, is just wonderful, and we're just so fortunate to have a restaurant like that right downstairs from my office.
You're so lucky. Do they bring you up lunch? Of course I would ask that, right?
Occasionally, I do have lunch from Tierra Sur, yes.
Oh, nice.
And if someone like you came, of course I would have lunch with you.
Ooh.
We could maybe even do a show in one of the VIP areas.
I think
we
that's
could
a great
do that.
idea.
We could talk about
Danny,
the wine
did you hear
and
this?
the food. Yes, and you can come, and Danny can come.
Danny, ZK, Miriam,
Absolutely.
Nachum. Okay, we're
Yes.
all going. We're
Yes.
going on a trip. Okay,
That's
great.
right.
I look forward to that.
Oh, am I? I'm going to have to cover that. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll
No.
talk about that
yeah,
later.
we will later, huh?
That's for another time. Okay, thank you very,
Oh, you're
very
welcome.
much. This
Thank
was
you
great.
so
I am
much.
so honored to have. You'll see on every bottle of Herzog wine, you see a signature. That is actually Joe Hurleman's signature.
That is my
So
signature.
for the people that are watching, I'm actually pointing to it. For the people that are listening,
Yes.
grab your.
And it's the same one I use on checks too. That was not a good plan. I don't know what I was thinking.
But that's cute. That's cute. So thank you very much,
Very,
Joe
very nice.
Hurleman.
Okay.
Winemaker from the Herzog Wine Factory. It's unbelievable that he was able to give us so much time here at Kosherfest. I want to just do a little shout out to the best product here, the best product winner. There are so many. I'm only going to do one. You can go onto koshertoday.com and see the winners list. But the best new product was something I personally tried last night at Kosher Feast, run by the amazing Esty Berkowitz and Roberta Scher. It was a DB. It's called DB's Organic Teapops. It's an iced teapot, frozen. It was amazing. I really loved it. They had a lot of great things there for people to try at the Kosher Feast dinner. But it was really a lovely product, and I'm really happy they won because I would have picked them to win. So I just want to give them a mention. You are listening to Table for Two with Naomi Nachman on the Nachum Siegel Network and heard on Arutz Sheva English Radio. Our show is sponsored by Abels and Hyman. We taste better. We are having a great time right here at Kosherfest. We've got lots of people and friends in the business. Dippet's here. Hello, people from Dippet who do the amazing dips. Peril Lichter, shout out to you. And lots of people are just standing around and feeling the great atmosphere here. This is like a dream show for me to be at Kosherfest. I remember the first time I came here, I was like newly married, and someone said, go out to Secaucus. I'm like, where's Secaucus? And like, it's in New Jersey. I'm like, where's New Jersey? No, just joking. I've heard of New Jersey at the time. So I really enjoyed being here all those many years of coming here, and I've seen it grow. So I'd like to introduce my next guest. I've got lots of notes here. Joey Bodner, a longtime friend of the Nachum Siegel Network.
Sure is.
Correct,
I
right?
think it's better if I talk to the mic.
I think it would be better if you talk to the mic.
I just want to be careful right now, okay?
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm cheating.
Okay, why are you
I've
cheating?
never been interviewed except for Nachum. And I really feel like I'm cheating on Nachum, so I'm publicly asking for Mechila.
He's my boss.
I hope he
man.
forgives me.
He's
I
my
didn't go
boss.
to another network.
See,
I'm
it says on my shirt, Nachum Siegel
I
Network.
actually thought I was being interviewed
Where's
by
that
Nachum.
ball? Where's the Danny? Where's the color ball? I will hold it
I'm
up.
just going to picture that you're Nachum.
Oh, see,
Okay.
here's a. I'm not as tall as Nachum. I'm like, only
Less
5'4".
less facial hair too.
Yeah. See, Nachum Siegel Network,
Okay,
and you're
so-
holding a Nachum Siegel Network mic.
Okay.
He's
So Nachum, hi, how are you?
he's so proud of you and what we've all done here together, and of the show, and of Abels and Hyman joining our team.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Seth's the man.
Seth is the man.
Seth is the man.
Best product.
It's got great
Best
products. We use them all year round. Use them featured out on Pesach program.
Okay, so let's just talk about what Joey Bodner does, because you haven't been on Table for Two, even though you're always with Nachum. Joey is the executive director. Can we call you that?
I'm one of the owners.
Owner?
A partner,
boss,
main event
partner,
caterers.
main
Two
event.
partners, Eddie Izzo and Marty Bodner, my brother.
Okay, where you
And
are.
Eddie is a friend like a brother.
Okay, great. So you got an extra brother. That's fab.
Right.
Okay, so
I actually grew up in a house with 4 boys, and there are about 10 people who claim to be the 5th son.
that's very cute. Good for you. You must have had a great family.
So unfortunately, a few years ago, my father passed away. At Shiva, we walked in and people introduced us and whatever. Or I'm the 5th son. And everyone was saying, we've heard it from so many people.
That's very cute. He must have been a special man.
Yeah.
So, okay. So talk to me about what's going on.
This is like really funny.
I
You
know.
don't look like Nachum.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Thank
no.
God.
But my last name's Nachman. Like, people mix that
Okay.
up. Okay. All right. So let's talk about.
Can't call you Stretch, can I?
No, I'm so not tall. He's having a good time with this. Okay.
I want to tell you something. Before we go, I really actually listened to your show
Thank you.
quite a few times.
Thanks.
I often would work home on Friday mornings,
Okay.
and I would be listening to JMAM at my desk at work, and show would
in.
end, and boom, it kicked in. And I go, I like this show.
Thank
So it was
you.
pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you very much, and I hope Alice.
And my wife always like, Ruthie, I'm giving you a shout out. Hi. She always talks to me like, well, I'm such a foodie and catering, but I don't like watching food shows and I'm doing all this because I'm doing it all day long.
Right.
It's like, you know.
I hear you. I hear
So
you. Your life is a food show.
It kind of flew in my face, and I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Well, I'm really
I
glad.
actually remember one specific show was with the Chef Amidim. You interviewed someone with all the different Chef Amidim and talk about also Rosh Hashanah.
It's the Simanim,
Yeah, Simanim.
That's actually a shout out to Naomi Ross. She's actually coming tomorrow, Kosher Cooking Concept. So, and with Jay Buxbaum from Royal Wines,
Yeah.
our man.
Jay Buxbaum.
There you go. Okay, let's talk about main event. What's going on? How do you incorporate Abels and Hyman? What dishes are you making with their products?
So at a lot of our shmorgs, we have hot dogs because everybody has to have the hot dogs.
Oh, of course.
And as elegant and fair you can make, you know, people love their Franks and blankets. But we don't want to buy the packaged little mini things. So we take actual Abel and Hyman hot dogs, we wrap them in puff paste, we slice them, and we bake them all fresh. And it makes a great custom made.
Oh, gourmet. Nice.
So you can even take a Frank and blanket, or like people still call them pigs and blankets.
Pigs in blanket. Oh,
And,
gefalt. Glut kosher, of course.
Yeah, only Glock Kosher by Abels and Hyman.
Of course.
And then we also do like a assorted display. We'll make like obviously regular hot dogs, hush puppies, footlong hot dogs, and then we'll do like with the salamis and the servalots and stuff like that.
I know. Do we get a shot of the back at all? It's
So you
hard
have
to get.
all
right?
those different,
I'll duck.
salamis and spicy salamis, etc. And we'll grill them and slice them. Actually, Ruthie makes a pretty amazing pre-Shabbos salami.
Oh, yeah. Okay, our friend Busy in Brooklyn. Yeah, Hasselbeck salami. Yeah, I had her on my show. We discussed
And that's
that.
what I heard it, and then-
She's actually floating around here, Busy in Brooklyn.
So she makes
If we
that.
find her, let's put her in the hot seat.
That's our little pre-Shabbos snack. That a little potato kugel. So
Oh, I like that. You're a good wife making all that food. Now Shabbos starts at 4 o'clock. We don't need like a little
Yeah.
Shabbos snack. That's Friday night dinner.
Pre-Shabbos is pre-Shabbos.
Yeah, I know, right?
Makes the shul experience a little bit more there.
Very nice, not davening on empty stomach. Okay, so you've got other things in the works besides, what kind of catering do you do? Brisses, bar mitzvahs,
So we started,
weddings?
believe it or not, 26 years ago. Eddie and I started. We were college buddies.
Where'd you go to
and-
college?
YU.
Oh, nice, I've heard of
We're
that.
all good businesses and partners and friends. Me, there's my son David and his friend Joey, all YU
Hi,
boys.
guys.
And we were both working in businesses for other people. And at the point where, basically your boss is making all the money, doing all the work, so the next day was on your own. We found a pizza store in Riverdale. It was for sale. We bought it with the intention of making a catering business out of it. Start with bristlers, dairy catering, etc. And the rest is history. About 5 years into it, my brother Marty, who had worked for many caterers and Pesach programs and other stuff over the years, joined us as a third partner. We then
Nice.
expanded to Jersey.
Wait, so you have a pizza shop?
We started in 1988 with a pizza store and had it in Riverdale for 21 years to 2009.
Oh, I think I was
So-
even there once. Okay.
And then, so that's where the Made
That
Event
was- I
brand
didn't realize
started.
that was you. I didn't realize
That's what started. Dairy catering, meat catering. We had a retail store in Teaneck, then a commissary in Teaneck, then we moved our commissary to Englewood, exclusive catering hall in Fairlawn, and there's just 26 years of history. And now Baruch Hashem, it's all catering, both meat and dairy never together.
Amazing.
Never together. You know why?
Why?
Because we'd lose our ashkacha.
Yeah, funny about that.
Bad thing. No, but it's good. And everything from still do brisses, bar mitzvahs, weddings, weekend bar mitzvahs. I got a weekend off coming up soon. Conferences, 4-day thing, conferences at hotels, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, coffee breaks, everything you can think of. And then the ultimate, the 10-day feast fest of Pesach. So it's like one long meal.
That's so funny.
You start off obviously a couple days before Pesach with staff. You got people coming in a day or two before Pesach, going through the end of Pesach. And I remember a story. One of my first Pesach, I worked down in Florida, Miami, and it was the last day of Pesach. It was like that Shalashudis meal, you had 8 days of food all day long, tea room 24/7, everything you can think of. And there were like two 80-year-old ladies got into a fist fight because one cut the other one online. Like they had it eaten for 8 days.
I know. My dad, I grew up doing a Pesach program. My dad ran the Sydney, Australia Pesach program for 28 years. So
I had no idea you were from Australia. That's an accent?
Yeah.
Oh.
People think, people thought I lived there and flew in for Kosherfest. I tell people I'm American that they thought they heard wrong. But no, I am.
So your dad ran an Australian Pesach program?
Yeah, for 28 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm a seasoned Pesach girl. And now I run a Pesach catering business because I cater for people for Pesach. Pesach's about 150 something days away. You know that? I have a countdown on my iPhone of big day. It's called, I can actually tell you, I'll just look that up. Everyone will bear with me while we check out big day on...
Maybe I don't want to know how soon it's coming up.
Okay, let's see. Let's put everyone in panic mode. See, I don't know how...
I still think it's like Sukkot's just ended, so it's 6 months away.
143 days to Pesach. Look at that. Okay.
You know what that means?
What?
135 days till my life ends for a couple of weeks.
Okay, but it's a good thing, and you have a Pesach program. Don't move. Don't move. I want you here.
Well, let me get up first. My wife is right there. So.
Okay, great.
So Pesach is like 8 days, but for us it's like 3 weeks.
I know.
Well, it's not really.
No.
It's 3 months with planning.
Yeah.
But the operations wise, it's 3 weeks because you're coming in, 10 day, a week to 10 days going into it, and then a couple days packing up after.
Okay.
So, but menu planning and ordering.
Yeah.
We're here
Pesach
to go around Pesach shopping, meeting with
Yeah, you
vendors
gotta
about
hook
Pesach.
up.
We have all year our vendors. It's an opportunity for us to meet them and talk to them, see them face to face, and talk about things. And sometimes you deal business with people for many years, and you don't know what they look like. It's all over the phone.
Right.
And you come to Kosherfest, you're able to
It's
see
a
them.
schmooze fest here. I'm
Like
meeting up with
Seth
food
and I
bloggers.
see each
Seth.
other once or twice a year. Right here, or we bump each other at Simcha or Kosherfest. So at least with Kosherfest, we know once a year we're going to see each other.
There are so many regular faces that you see here at Kosherfest. I don't really know them, but I know them where their booth is because they can't trying to get the same place.
Somehow, just whenever I see people, there's food involved. So it's nice not to be
Welcome
serving
to
at
my
once.
world, right? Welcome to my world. It's a great thing.
So we were both guests. We were both eating.
We were both
The
eating
museum.
at the museum. That was a great night.
Right, that was a good night.
That was a year ago. So.
That was right before Pesach last year, right?
Okay, yeah, great. Well, Joey, thank you so much. You've got a Pesach program
Thank you very
coming
much.
up.
Yep, we're going to be back. We took an 18-year hiatus to kind of enjoy life for a couple of years,
Good
but we
for
made
you.
the decision to go back into Pesach.
Yeah.
Last year, we went to the Waldorf Astoria in Orlando, and with Grand Getaways, fantastic program they run. Getting back into it was, a big decision.
It's hard.
We looked into it the year before. We shied away, made a big decision. Alan Berger runs Grand Getaways, fantastic operator. It was a pleasure to work with him. And testament to that is that we're going back.
Nice.
So we're looking forward to it, excited. and he's excited, and the people in the program that are involved were really great. And once again, we're going to feature a lot of Abels and Hyman products, as we did last year.
Where's my paper?
Seth, thank you for everything.
Oh, here it is.
Naomi, thank you for the
Thank
interview.
you, Joey. I really appreciate you coming.
I hope that Nachman will not hold this against me.
I'm sure
If he
not.
does, then I'll have to become a regular on your show.
Okay, that's fine.
Is that all right?
That's fine. We can
Okay.
talk about food
Maybe
all
we'll
day.
have a fun show. We'll do something together one
I would
day.
love to do that.
Okay,
You're
that'd be
going to
great.
get you back in the studio on
You
the
got
Lower
it.
East Side.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you very much,
All
sir,
right.
for coming up. And
Take care. Good luck.
Keep,
Have a good
keep
time.
feeding the Jewish community.
You got it.
We appreciate it.
Keep up doing your show. Like I said, it's quite enjoyable.
Thank you very much. It's quite enjoyable. Thank you. High praise. Joey Bodner, thank you. Main Event Catering. He did a great job. Hopefully he did not feel like he betrayed Nachum. Hello. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, I've got your book here. You're going to move all this. Hi, Victoria. How are you?
Let's clean up.
Yeah, we got to clean up. You know, I got a book here somewhere. Yeah, thank you. It's really intense. So she has her copy here. We'll give it lots of pans. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for coming. This is the co-author of this amazing cookbook, Victoria Dweck. It's great. I only ever see you for like little snippets at a time.
I know.
And I'm so happy that
It's probably the longest that we're going to speak in a while.
Right. We've emailed back and forth for many years, you know, little things when I've done stuff for you. But thank you for coming on the show. And I know it's a big deal for you to be here, and we're really excited. This book is unreal.
Did you get a chance to look at?
I forced Leia to give it to me last night.
Oh,
Your co-author, Leia
before
Shapiro.
anyone. The book's actually not going to be in bookstores till the end of the week or next week, but it's available at Kosherfest now, today, so you're one of the first to see it.
I know, and I think they told me it's hand-bound because they had to get it off the shelves.
You saw it before me. I just saw it for the first time today. Yesterday it was bound, yeah, so it's really fresh.
It's unreal. Another hot book. This is absolutely fantastic. Now let's talk about why you did this book and the process that you went through.
So I think that what Leia and I think is that we're home cooks and we love learning from everyone. And I think that gives us an advantage because I'm sure like if we were a chef or someone that went to culinary school, we think, oh, we know it all. You know, but we could go into the home, you know, to the commercial kitchens and watch chefs cook, and we could ask them all our questions and learn all their secrets. And they're not like they don't mind sharing them with us because we're just home cooks and we make simple recipes. So I think we being able to be exposed to so many culinary perspectives and so many chefs, and they all have different methods and different techniques, was completely eye-opening and a huge learning experience. And so I think that what drove the book is our desire to learn from everyone and to know all the secrets. We're dying. I was shopping at my own local butcher shop and they had a spice rub on a flank steak. And I said, what's the spice rub? Oh, we can't tell you. Oh, it's a secret. I'm like, I almost got into a fight because they wouldn't tell me what's on the spice rub. I think we just have that desire to know all the secrets and to publicize them and share them with everyone.
And it's good for the restaurant business.
Yeah, so the restaurant's great. Yeah, they look beautiful.
I'm just flipping to the back for a second.
Yeah.
I like at the back, where is it?
There's a directory of all the restaurants.
Restaurant guide.
Yes.
You know what? That's great. And we have you know, the amazing magazine from Elan Complet, but this is a good solid book.
Do you see the photography? Look at the photography.
You know, and you know, can I just say purple's my favorite color? So a lot of the themes in the book are purple. So
see the photos. How
I'm going to open one up. So it's kind of interesting because I'm starting off with starters and sides, right?
Yeah.
And what they've done is they've given a little blurb and story, right?
About the restaurant. Right.
And then a beautiful, stunning photo. And I really believe that it doesn't happen. You got to have
the photos.
Yeah, you have to have cookbooks.
I think
you have to have photos.
It's
Enjoy
the nicest
Kosher
photos
magazine.
I ever saw in this book.
I don't know how. It's unreal. The lighting. Who is your photographers?
So we fly in. We have a great photography and styling team. We fly them in from Israel.
Wow, from Israel.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So for 2 weeks, whenever we shoot cookbooks, I would practically move into Leia's house. We cook all day. So the food we prepare, and it's actually how it looks.
So you they made this. So here's the blurb, here's the picture.
Yeah.
And then you turn it over and there's the recipe.
And all little tips about how to, what to do at home, or our little tips. We like people to feel like we're in the kitchen with them.
I feel
so
that.
it's-
I
yeah.
feel that. I've had your books for a long time, and I feel like I remember one of the first one, the Pesach book that you did together.
Yeah.
Was little drawings of you or something, and I felt like, oh my God, they're talking to each other while they talk to me. I love that about your books.
That's who we
Nobody
are.
else does that.
We feel like cooking is fun, and we want you to have fun too, making each recipe. And also sometimes when there's long instructions, it's intimidating. So here, like, there's little tips here and there, so you learn how to cook without needing to feel like you're learning.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and they have. Let's talk about
Yes.
the chefs that they've got, the restaurants
chefs.
that have given.
The top chefs.
So we actually mentioned before
Yes.
Chef Gabe Garcia from Terracer.
Yes.
He gave a recipe because I
Yes.
just had Joe Hurliman on the show.
Oh, amazing.
So we had a little shout out to
Yeah,
him.
the little Zapoli donuts with a chocolate dipping sauce. It's their signature dessert. That's in the
I
box.
had it there. I had it in the
Yeah, you had
restaurant.
it?
So now I know how to make it.
I think I'll get there when I finally could take a vacation without kids. That's where I'm going to go. I want to go on a culinary tour of California.
Oh, and you should go.
Okay.
There are some wonderful, amazing restaurants.
LA, it's amazing. I'm really jealous. I met someone from LA. I said, I'm jealous of your restaurants. I think they rival New York. even
Right,
if-
it's crazy, right? And you think New York is always, when you think about New York, especially because I was not American originally, and you think of New York as the epitome of great food and great
Right.
kosher and everything, and it is great and it's amazing. But they have this whole, other thing going in
culture
California.
in LA. It's very,
It's a
I think
different
there's a lot of
culture.
farms, so it's very
Local.
produce, seasonal driven. So
We're
the
all-
chefs are creative because they are working with produce as it's grown.
Right,
So that's why I think LA has that good restaurant, fine dining culture.
Okay, so let's talk
Yes.
about because we're in New York. Let's talk
Yes.
about our New York
New York
restaurants.
restaurants, okay.
What's in here?
There's the famous basil fries from Basil.
Oh,
with
excellent.
the truffle dipping sauce.
Or if you don't want to make it, you can go to Crown Heights.
Yes, Reserve Cut in downtown
Nice,
Manhattan. There's short rib tacos. It's their signature appetizer.
Nice.
Smoked shredded beef stuffed into a wonton wrapper. There's a prime grill. They have a chocolate babka bread pudding, which is delicious. Abigail's. Their
Love it.
signature popcorn chicken.
Oh my God, I was actually at Abigail's last week.
Yes?
I had a
Let's-
great
oh,
night. I
okay.
love their food.
La Marais.
La
the
Marais.
Côte de beef with a chimichurri dipping sauce.
I love that. My husband,
Yes.
that's actually my husband's favorite restaurant. He makes us go, whenever we want to go
Yeah.
to the city, like me and him, we'll just go there.
I mean, name a restaurant, and we have a popular item from their menu in the book.
So one of my favorite chefs, and it's not because she's also Australian, but Ita Werdiger Ross.
Oh, Mason and Mug.
Mason and Mug have that crazy. Everybody talks about their
Kale
kale salad. So
salad.
I made my own
That's in the
version.
book.
I went home and I could not
Figure
get
it out?
over their salad. It was in my mouth the whole night. In my
So you've
brain.
actually eaten a lot of the dishes in the book. You've eaten in the actual restaurant.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Everybody knows.
I think that Naomi gets out more than I do.
I'm about all the food all the time.
Right.
That's my catchphrase on this
Okay.
show. And I went home and I did make my own version. It was good, but
Yes.
it is amazing, and I
Yeah,
love
this
the
is the
fact.
actual recipe.
This is the actual recipe,
Yes.
so I can maybe try hers and try mine and serve
Let's
both.
see if
and-
we got her good here.
yeah. No, it's really
The actual
beautiful.
recipe.
Do you guys have anything on tap next? I know that you're probably
Next?
going, next. Your other book just
Next
came
one.
out, the dairy one, and now this one came. Is that 2 in a year?
Okay, so now we've done 5 books in
here.
the past 2
Here
years.
is the
This
dairy
Made
one.
Easy.
I love
It's
this.
One of
Thank you.
So we did the Made Easy series, which is Passover, starters and sides, kids, and dairy. I love dairy. It's one of my favorites.
So we are a dairy family too.
Anything with cheese, yeah.
Sunday for lunch. Can I just tell both Leia and Victoria this?
Yeah.
That Sunday for lunch, my kids will open up this particular cookbook and pick something out, and this is Sunday lunch, something from this cookbook.
Because you know what? There's something to be said for a really good sandwich and a really good baguette or a really good breakfast. But there's also every day and entertaining and weeknight. I think we were driven with Dairy Made Easy because a lot of kids, a lot of families love dairy, but they
Yeah.
need more dairy ideas. What are you making besides for pizza and pasta?
Right. I have trouble with that also,
They love dairy, but
they
you
love
need variety.
I
So
like
it
the
gives you
one
the
with
variety.
the feta cheese and the dressing.
Oh, yes.
That was a good one for my
Okay.
family because we love feta and goat cheese. So
Yes,
so we
delicious.
really like that.
Okay,
so
great.
so much.
There's dairy. I mean, there's a bunch of dairy recipes in the Secret Restaurant book too. I think that
I cannot wait to just go home. There's a bunch of things that I just must go home.
you know what I learned that's so interesting? A lot of the food, restaurant food, is very simple. You just have to know one secret ingredient or one secret technique that will make it way different than what we do at home. So you'll see that they're not as complicated as you think. For example, oh my gosh.
This is what I was hoping I would turn
I make
to.
this more often probably than anything in the book. You could ask my husband. He's around here somewhere. Look, it looks like there's a lot of ingredients, but really it's just a spice mix. So we have that secret spice rub. I actually make the whole thing and I keep it in my cabinet. So the whole
you've always
recipe,
got it.
So I always have this spice mix, but like it's golden to have this secret spice mix from the chef.
Okay, I'm just going to read off some of the exotic spices.
They're not exotic. You have
Okay.
all of them in your pantry.
Coffee. Okay, can I just say the coffee? That's probably the secret ingredient.
But it's simple. It's a spice rub, and you cook it in the beef stock, and then you have a secret the bourbon barbecue sauce. How many restaurants have a secret barbecue sauce and they don't want to give you? There's no way they'll give you the recipe. It's golden to have these.
I love it. And I just, we were talking before about Pesach.
Right.
Pesach in my house is not Pesach without your Pesach cookbook.
Okay.
I know we did say it was 140 something days away. They're still on the shelves, right? Like you continually print them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm a big fan of.
I mean, every cookbook has a season where it's
right.
Where it's relevant. I use them all year long. They're relevant all year.
Absolutely. And people who are gluten free can use the Pesach
Definitely.
cookbook all year. Have you walked around Kosherfest? Have you had a chance?
But I haven't gotten to every single aisle. So, but we're not done yet.
Yeah, there are a lot of I've seen a lot of gluten free items. It's a lot going on. So you'll take a look around and eat all the yummy food and check it all out.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to being able to cook from this.
Yes.
Now I spoke to Miriam Pascal,
Yes.
otherwise known as Overtime Cook, and
Yes.
she's also the marketing person
Right. She does the PR for Artscroll.
So Artscroll
Great
has
job.
very, very kindly once again done a giveaway. This is our second giveaway on the show today. We are super excited. So if you want to win, I don't know if Victoria doesn't even know this probably,
Yeah.
right? That we're doing a giveaway of the book.
Okay, sounds
Not
good.
today, but my listeners will know what to do. Go to Naomi, email me at naomi@nachumsiegel.com and write cookbook in the memo, and then write your name and your address and your phone number, and you'll be in a drawing to win this amazing book, and you'll be so super excited, and we'll have that in a couple of weeks.
Do you want to know my favorites?
Yeah, I would love. Yeah, that was a question I had. What's your favorite besides the bourbon one?
Okay, so
that's your
it's funny
husband's.
because we cook all the dishes, and we did them basically, the photo shoot, we did them in order. And all the time, Leia's like, eat this, eat this, eat this. And I don't want to be eating 20 dishes all day because, we have to look at
I'll
the camera
come.
also, right?
Can I come to eat some dishes when you make
Yes.
them?
So then we got to the dessert chapter, and I think I polished off the desserts. If you were, Leia was like in the chickens and saving that for her kids for dinner, and then we got to like, this is what I could eat a whole
she's
like,
flipping.
quart of.
Okay, Victoria is flipping to the
Homemade ice cream.
cereal. Am I reading that right?
cream.
Cereal milk ice cream?
Yeah.
Please do explain.
I was in Miami for a food demonstration this past winter because sometimes we fly all over to
familiar with that.
Yes. And my host said, if you're an ice cream fan, then you should go to Serendipity. It's in the Surfside neighborhood, Restaurant Row. It's becoming Kosher Restaurant Row. That's Harding Boulevard.
Okay, I'm not so familiar.
Great
And not
restaurants in Harding.
Serendipity, New York. There's actually a big ice cream store that is not kosher called Serendipity, New York.
Right,
So
so
it's
this
not
one
that
is-
one. It's the kosher one.
The kosher one, the Kosher Serendipity. So I decided to take Collins Avenue from 42nd Street up towards Aventura, which is not a good idea.
Okay.
But when I got to, it's bumper to bumper traffic.
Yeah.
When I got to Serendipity finally, I went to the ice cream store. I got a scoop of this ice cream and a scoop of birthday cake ice cream. And it was worth an hour
Look at her
traffic.
beam. For those of you who are watching
I was
us,
dancing, eating that cereal milk ice cream, and now I can make it whenever I want. It's like you taste it and it's like vacation all over again.
Okay,
you know?
I love that. I love that. Okay, I'm going to make that.
Yes.
You know, I always like to hear what the cookbooks, the
What we
author's
love.
favorite recipe. And some people say, oh, I love them all, and each one was special, so I don't want to single one out.
That's what's good about having a co-author is that we have different tastes.
Right.
So I make a lot of meats, Shabbat and holidays. If my husband says it's good, I believe him.
Okay.
And
My kids are my toughest critics.
my kids are terrible with this. They're still little, so we're
Okay.
still on like plain noodles,
Oh, gewalt. Oh, we'll train them. We'll train
It's
them.
terrible. I have to cook 2 dinners every night. But I think Leia likes chicken, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for the nod.
Oh, I'm not allowed to say what she doesn't like, so I'll say what I like. I love fish.
Okay, me too. Yum.
I think appetizers we're both good with. The duck, I had to test it. I had to test the duck recipes. I love duck. Do you like
Me
duck?
too. I love duck. Not everybody does. They find it gamey. I just think it's the most delicious thing.
So I don't eat chicken on the bone, but I
Okay.
do like duck.
Okay,
So
interesting.
anytime we have to do chicken on the bone, I leave that for Leia to test that recipe.
It sounds like you guys have so much fun together. I love
Yeah.
that.
I think what's good about working with Leia also is that we both know what we're good at. So when it comes to like even testing all these recipes, we didn't even say, okay, you do this, you do that. We just know you like making this type of recipe, you like making that type of recipe. So it works.
It's as we said before, it's a super interactive cookbook. So amazing, and we look forward
so
to.
Secret Restaurant Recipes. You're not going to just come in all the Made Easy books. We come into the kitchen with you, and this time we come with you, but we also bring 65 chefs along with us.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Chanukah.
Yes,
It'll be on
perfect.
your shelves
Yes.
on your local Judaica stores
Yes,
or on
absolutely.
artscroll.com.
Artscroll.com,
or
Amazon.
You name it, it's there.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Easy
I
to
hope
get.
this is the next bestseller.
Yes.
And,
if it is, then maybe there'll be Secret Restaurant Recipes too.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, but relax a little bit. I was pushing you for
I
the
think
next.
I need to organize the closets in my house first.
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Yes.
right. There's always something you have to do.
Yes.
A big hello.
Okay.
Okay, thank you to you.
Thank you.
A big hello to Kitchen Dash Tested, Melinda Strauss, who ran the amazing Kosher Food Bloggers Conference yesterday. We learned so much from her, and she left us at a cliffhanger because we want more, and we were all leaving the conference going, we want more, we want more. So if you are into the blogging business and you want to get into the blogging business, you have to come next year. Put it down, the kosherfoodbloggers.com. You can always shout out to Melinda at kitchen-tested.com. And I've also got Melissa Kay. Melissa, give a wave. Melissa was my guest on the show back in May. She's an extraordinary baker. Little Miss Cakes. You can check out her website, littlemisscakes.com. So she's unreal. She's just moved to Muncie and will deliver up all the way up there in Rockland County. Hello, hi guys. I'm getting lots of friends over. This is the team from the Connecticut barbecue competition. Had so much fun. I hope you guys are having a good time here. Yeah, they're asking me to be a judge next year. They want me to be a judge. Okay, we'll talk about it. I'm giving them a thumbs up. Okay, no microphone, they won't hear you. Thank you, everyone. Hello. You know what? Get Paula Shoyer, come into the hot seat. This is an unexpected guest. She's walking by. I got to get her here because I had Melinda and Melissa in person, but I've never had Paula in person. I had Paula on the radio. So now just on the over the phone. So now you're walking
even
by.
better in person.
Hi, thank you so much. Are you having the best time?
This is great. There's a lot of really interesting stuff this year. Like sometimes I go through this and I'm like, oh, it's not my kind of food. But this year there's been so many interesting products that I actually like to eat.
Okay, great. Like what? What have you seen?
I love seeing the rugelach from Israel.
Oh my God, I forgot to mention
them. Oh my God, Marzipan is like my favorite place to go to in Jerusalem, and I was so excited to find that here. I was like, I just wanted to stop there and just stay there all day.
It's the buzz of the word. It's the buzz here.
It's so delicious, and I've been working on developing that recipe for a while, so it was really fun.
Can we get one? Maybe we can ask someone to get
They're
one.
in the last row down at the end,
it's
and
too
they're
far
really nice.
from the Abels and Hyman booth. Bit too far.
You can be sure tomorrow I'm going to go there at the end of the show and like whatever they got, I'm bringing home to my kids.
It's funny coming from you because you're an amazing baker. Let's just talk for a minute or two about your upcoming cookbook.
Yes, because I have a new book called The New Passover Menu coming out.
We're talking about Pesach because we said it was...
it's never too early to talk about Pesach.
Yeah,
There's
because we actually... Bye, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Because we were talking about before how
Here,
many?
I can show
Look,
you
it's
the cover.
143 days till Pesach.
Only 143 days. Everybody start cleaning your kitchens now.
I know, right? But also put on your to-do list Paula's book. Do you have a,
Yeah, hold this for me.
Okay, I'm going to hold 2 microphones. Oh gosh! So Paula has an absolutely fantastic. She has. This will be her 3rd. She has 2 cookbooks out there already, which are definitely a must on everybody's shelves. And I'm a big fan of her babka bites.
Oh, I love those babka bites.
Yeah.
So this is the new Passover menu. It's
gonna
my
just
first
hold that
food book,
straight.
so it's not just desserts this time. And it's 8 different menus for Shabbat, Yom Tov, Seders. But it's really healthy, fresh, really interesting way to like look at Pesach. And also I have gluten-free waffles in there. So I think that everybody should buy a waffle maker for Pesach this year.
I can't wait. Who'd have thought that would be on my list?
Well, if you've ever been to Israel for Pesach, all
Yes.
the hotels have waffles. And my kids thought that was the coolest thing in the world to have waffles on Pesach. So I thought I need to come up with the recipe. But now you got to get a waffle maker.
Okay, what's the ingredient in there?
So I use ground almonds. I studied in Paris, so I look at nut flours as like this amazing flour substitute every time I think about Pesach recipes.
Let's talk about your Paris experience. I know you've done it before on my show, but I'm always fascinated with that.
That's fine. Well, the cool thing about I studied in Paris in 1995 and 1996, but I try to go back there every year and a half and taste new desserts because, you know, it's a hard job, but like I want to bring my audience the best possible dessert, so I go from pastry shop to pastry shop. There's 80 kosher pastry shops in Paris.
I've been to some of them. I have been to some
I mean,
of
I
them.
can only get to like 10 to 15 each trip, otherwise I'd be like
I
completely
know, you'd be
obese.
a house. People say to me all the time, you know, why aren't you so fat? I said, yeah. I watch myself, but yeah.
Yeah, I have secrets for that, but yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're not sharing.
And it doesn't work. Mine's not so much working out. So
I did start running this past summer, and that helps a lot.
okay, especially when you are a pastry chef. This is Paula Scheuer. She has 3
2 cookbooks out. The 3rd book is going to be out this winter. I'm signing today the Holiday Kosher Baker, and the Kosher Baker's been out for a couple of years. So I've been pretty busy writing books, but also doing a lot of writing and traveling.
I know you've been
The
everywhere.
traveling's always crazy. I always say I'm not going to do as much, but I just love it.
I know. I went to Alaska to travel. I catered a bat mitzvah in Alaska. It was
That's
so much
cool.
fun.
I was in Hong Kong about a year ago, and I taught a
remember.
class for the JCC in Chabad there, and I thought, I got a business trip to Hong Kong as a kosher baker. Who would have thought that was even possible?
I don't know who's done
But you
something.
should go to Hong Kong next. I'll go to Alaska.
Okay, let's switch.
Let's
okay,
totally
good.
switch.
We'll
It'd be
put each
so
other in
fun.
touch.
I would love to go to Alaska.
I'd like to go somewhere with you.
That would be really fun. We'd
Okay.
have a lot of fun.
We'll plan that.
Yeah, it would have to be like a big venue for us. You know,
Okay.
to hold these 2 personalities.
Oh
it would
my
have
God!
to be.
Yeah,
you know,
we'll
some
know
big
someone
thing.
who can put that venue together.
Trina
Trina
K, the greatest publicist in the world.
Oh, honey. Okay.
Connie's here from Busy in Brooklyn. She's the
can
best.
we get Honey? Can we just give Honey a little wave there? Busy in Brooklyn. We were
Connie is the Instagrammer in the kosher world extraordinaire.
And I just want to tell people have asked me, and they've come by, is Honey coming on the show? And I said, not today, but she's going to come on soon. So Busy in Brooklyn, thank you for giving us a little bit of a wave.
So the other thing I wanted to tell you is that in December, I'm going to be demonstrating Hanukkah donuts on a Hallmark Channel show called Home and Family. So I get like 7 minutes to demonstrate the desserts and talk about Hanukkah, but I get to be on a talk show for about 2 hours.
Oh my God,
that's on the Hallmark Channel between episodes of the Golden Girls reruns.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be on Hallmark. So
That
it's
is
cool.
so cool. You let me know. I'll help publicize
And then I'm coming back to New York to go on Good Day New York, but I don't know the date yet, waiting to find out about that. So I'll get to do 2 Hanukkah things. But
Fantastic.
as I can say, TV's so much fun. Although
Okay.
this is fun.
This
TV
is
'cause I have a
radio.
whole audience here.
This is radio, and we're Nachman
it's
Siegel
so much
Network,
fun.
and thank you for joining
Well,
us.
You are,
and
Naomi,
people
you're
are watching
so awesome.
us.
But you're so awesome. I love what you do, and
Thank
you bring
you.
so much energy and creativity to your food, and you just make everything that you do so much fun. And I think it's very inspirational. So thank you so much for all you do.
A little kiss. Thank you very much, Paula, and I'll see you around
Happy
the
to be
circuit. Okay, wow, this has been a crazy, exciting show. Anyone knows who's watched a supersized show on the Nachman Siegel Network of Table for Two? I never end a show without my beloved Gourmet Glatt. And I am a big fan, and they bring me all that cooking I do and all the ingredients I get, and we talk about fresh produce and being and fresh meat and good meat, and we've spoke about Abels and Hyman, and all their selections are available in Gourmet Glatt. And I never have a show without my friends Howie Klagsbrun from Gourmet Glatt. Big shout out to you and your daughter who are here today. Come on in the hot seat. We got to round out our show. It's been a huge show on Table for Two on the Nachman Siegel Network. Yeah, is his camera on? Yeah, you know. Mendel Siegel, Vada Kashrut, is walking by of Kansas City, and he also does the Kansas City barbecue. Can we just get a camera on? Hi, how are you? Oh, mazel tov to you. Cameron Mendel, that's our, he's been on our show. He was right before the Kansas City barbecue. He made an appearance, and he's amazing. He brings kashrut to the Midwest, right? It's the Midwest. Kansas City's the Midwest? Yeah, I'm getting
Indeed.
a thumbs up. Yay. Hi, Howie.
How are you? Good to be
Great.
here.
It's, I'm so much more relaxed now. I was so nervous beforehand, and make sure the mic's near your mouth, right?
Right, everything's good.
Okay, talk to me, mate.
You're doing great.
What have we got going here?
Well, we're at Kosherfest.
Yeah.
As always, it's very exciting. There's always lots of new things, and see people that, having been in the industry for so many years,
old friends.
I don't get a chance to see people except for Kosherfest, so it's really a lot of fun.
Okay.
From all different facets of the industry, and from all over the country and internationally as well. I met people here. I haven't seen people from Israel, people from Canada.
Australia. The Australian group, Rabbi Gutnick
I
and
met
Rabbi
them
Grona.
as well. Correct. I met some of the suppliers from Australia. Remember those guys from Sippets?
Sippets. You could please bring them back.
Okay,
Please.
I'm working on it.
Do you know people, I meant to tell you this when I saw you in the supermarket today. People email me all the time to find out where the Sippets went. I said, you got to call Howie at Gourmet Glatt.
Well, from what I understand, I think the guy who was distributing it got married, and now he went to go learn. So I think that was the issue. They're getting another distributor. Meets Hashem shortly. We'll have someone back on the street with it, and we'll be able to sell it in the store.
And some Tim Tams, maybe?
That's
I have
a
some
bit
Tim
of more of
Tams
a
in my
challenge.
bag. Rabbi Grona smuggled some in for me, and I have them in my bag underneath the
Yeah,
desk
we
here.
brought
I'd
you a
show them
box.
up, but I can't.
I brought you a
hold-
package from Israel. Remember when I came back?
Oh my God, that was great. Thank you. Okay, so what's new in Gourmet Glatt? What's new with here? What are we going to share with all our listeners here?
Obviously, we're here today to find new things.
Yeah.
Not just to meet old friends and new friends, and just to eat a lot, but just to find the new products, that new wow item. Found a couple of new items. One thing is I just found it now all the way in the front of the show. I don't know if you saw that. The artisan breads.
Oh, I love
that
bread.
are bake-off. So they come in like par-baked. You finish it in the store, and you sell it. I'm very excited about that.
You have some already in the store in Gourmet Glatt?
We have some artisan breads, and now we have found a bakery that does it par-bake. So we get it in, we finish baking it in the store, and fresh every single day.
I go
artisan breads.
every Sunday evening to get some of those breads, so my kids will have deli sandwich with Abel's and Hyman Deli, which I buy from you guys.
Right.
And I put it in this artisanal bread, whole wheat.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you'll be seeing some new varieties, new shapes, and so on.
I really look forward to
hopefully
that.
in the next few weeks.
Okay, yeah, let's get those in. I like funky breads. Okay, what else have you seen?
I wish we could sell wine and alcohol in the store. I saw lots of wine here.
Yeah, I know.
I think every year the wine selections grow and grow
and the herring selection's gone. You see, I'm focused on the herring because I really like herring. I'm a Sydney girl, and we had herring at my shul at Mizrahi, and now there's no herring at Kosherfest.
Well, now you have to go to the store and buy it.
I know. I come to Gourmet Glatt. I like Schwartz's herring.
Indeed. I found a very nice line of sugar-free dressings out of Canada.
Oh, nice.
That'll be very nice.
Do they taste good without the...
They tasted good, and they
natural?
Just they have to find a distributor here in New York. So
okay, good luck with that.
I'm helping them with that as well. Looking forward to that line coming in. I was glad to see beef jerky sticks. Okay.
Nice. Who's doing that?
I think it was Aufschnitt.
Yeah, I saw them.
Yeah, they had sticks.
Yeah.
They're not even available yet. They had samples. They had mock-ups.
I can't wait to do the after the show. I'm going to do all the fleischiks.
Right, that'll be fun, right? You stayed milchig first.
I
You did it the right way.
stayed milchig. I didn't want to eat even too much before the show because I was nervous to get the shirt dirty and all that. But
there are people that just mess it up. They start eating fleischiks right away. They don't realize they can't eat their ice creams and everything else.
I'm
all the yogurts.
a very seasoned Kosherfest gal. I always do the same thing. I walk in, I go to the right, I start off with aisle 100, and I know all my buddies here.
Did you see all the yogurts from Norman's, the new ones?
Yeah, we eat a lot of
kids
yogurt in my
they're
house.
coming out with.
Yeah, cute
That'll
little
be
ones.
Kids, Greek kids yogurts, which is nice. They have a probiotic will be coming out in the next few weeks.
Oh, nice.
Chol Yisrael. These are all. It's new to the Chol Yisrael market, and I think it's fantastic that they really have their game together, and they're watching what's going on in the market, seeing what's out there, and bringing it to us as a Chol Yisrael product, and it's fantastic.
Right.
That market is just growing and growing and growing. I saw some nice cheese platters. Ha'olam had some nice cheese platters,
Okay.
pre-sliced. all set out nicely for your Hanukkah parties.
Great.
Right? I'm into Hanukkah.
I'm into Pesach. I skip right over Hanukkah. No, I don't.
I'm already getting all my Hanukkah, my Pesach information, but I still have to
focus on Hanukkah. I love latkes. Someone's frying up some latkes somewhere over there.
You smell them, right?
There is nothing nicer than the smelling of
fresh
frying
latkes,
latkes. Oh, yum. And serve them with, can I just say, we'll do a quick What's for Dinner segment, because we didn't do that yet. Our Gourmet Glatt
we've got to
sponsored
do that.
Gourmet Glatt section.
Okay.
Basically, make a potato kugel, put some sour cream on top with some caviar. Delicious. That was the recipe, and it's fab. It's absolutely fab.
Potato kugel, sour cream?
Potato latke.
Potato latkes.
Potato latke, a little sour cream, and garnish it with some caviar. Fab.
That sounds
Absolutely
interesting.
fab.
Okay.
A little bit of a vodka shot afterwards.
There you go.
Mwah!
Always in
Okay.
favor of that. I saw Marzipan Bakery from Israel's here.
Yeah, we gave them a big shout out with
Oh,
Paula
yeah,
Shoya.
that was nice to see them
Yeah,
here.
that was really good. I never heard of them in Israel, so I'll be going to Israel sometime in the next year or
God
so.
willing.
So I'm going to check them out in Israel.
I think the brand that actually won the competition.
I gave them
Weren't these great? The Teapops?
Yeah,
Did you try them?
I like them.
They're
I was
fantastic.
obsessed with them. She actually took a video of me last night raving about them in front of her at Kosherfest.
Yeah, we had them before.
Yeah, they were absolutely fantastic. I'm going to hold them up because I can't get a hold of those girls now. They're too busy with their fabulous product. Just want to give them a little bit of a... we'll tell them that we put them on the show.
There you go.
With their beautiful picture postcards. Yeah. What else?
Did you see the new Flams Blintzes? They have a very beautiful little box.
No.
Very nice. A new box. I thought that was going to be good. Nice marketing edge on that one. There's so many new chocolates and so many new baked goods. It's where do you start with it all?
Gluten-free.
The
I keep
desserts.
talking about it.
A lot of gluten-free.
So
a lot
much.
of gluten-free. What I'm hoping to actually start to see soon at this shot, but next year I think there'll be a whole new dialogue, and it's going to be surrounded by GMO.
Yeah, we've spoken about that before.
We
I
have
love
in the
that.
store,
I read my
and
labels.
I'm starting to see more and more and more non-GMO. In fact, now with the election behind us, certain states are now starting to require on the labels if it's GMO or non-GMO. So we're going to start seeing that in the kosher side of the industry as well.
And
That'll
of
be
course,
very
I know
good.
that as a mum and a housewife, and I'm doing the shopping, I'm looking and I'm doing all the work for the house, and I want to know what I'm eating, and I can go to Gourmet Glatt and go to if you don't live in the 5 towns, you will go to your local supermarket. But Gourmet Glatt carries, and I know you guys ship everywhere also.
We ship. Well, we can't. It depends what. But
Not to Alaska, because I know that.
Not to Alaska.
Okay, we got a couple of 2 minutes left, and
I'm going to give you the wrap up.
okay.
Thank you for having me on the show. Looking forward to the segment we're going to do at the store.
Yeah,
Right.
December 26th,
26th, Friday
live from
Live.
Gourmet Glatt.
Okay.
I love
Looking
those
forward
shows.
to those,
Yeah,
right?
we got it down to a science.
Indeed.
We've really got it
Right,
down.
this
How
time,
we
hopefully, we
know.
won't have to have you in the freezer.
Oh, everybody!
That was a
We
little
were
cold.
just talking about that show, how we're in the freezer. But you know what? This is actually not so cold. That I'm very warm, so this is quite this is quite refreshing. A little wind
Okay.
on my back.
Very good.
Thank
So
you, Howie.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, thanks Gourmet
Thank
Glatt
you
for
for having
everything
me
you
on.
do for Table for Two. And
Okay. Anytime.
Okay.
We're excited about it, and we'll see you back in Cedarhurst.
yeah, December 26th. Okay, let's get Seth in the hot seat for a goodbye together. Okay, we've got. Let's
Thank you,
talk.
Howie.
We got 1 minute.
Okay.
Let's talk about Hod Golan.
Let's talk about Hud Go On. Hud Go
We've
On.
got 1 minute, 2
Hud-
minutes, 2 minutes. Oh, we have 2 minutes. That's ages.
That's
Can we
ages.
get him in the shot at
Micha,
least?
come in.
Okay. That's Micha. Hi, Micha. Shalom.
Hi, shalom. How are you?
Good. He's from Israel.
Yeah,
From Madani Yechiam and Abel's and Hyman.
yeah. And Hod Golan.
It's both. It's
both.
together.
And Madani Yechiam manufactures a line of poultry provisions that are sold throughout the country under the brand name Hud Go On. Madani Yechiam is the largest exporter of. It's on the other.
Oh, it's like on
refrigerator
the other side.
behind us.
Can't reach.
Madani Yechiam is the largest exporter of poultry products from Israel to the United States and to Europe.
And it's a nice, very healthy choice. I remember when you gave me the chicken slices when we
Yes.
had one of our shows. That was amazing.
And we also, or Hud Go On also manufactures a shelf-stable salami snack made out of chicken, which is great for
I can't wait to
Purim
eat
this
that.
year.
That's in our swag bag.
That's in your swag bag, and it's a great product to give out for Shalach Manas this year for Purim because it doesn't need refrigeration, and you can just give it to your friends.
Oh, I like that. can you put in, and you can do some mustard. You can do a whole deli mixture
add
for Shalach Manos.
mustards.
There's some ideas for you. We're jumping
A
the
nice
gun.
deli package for Purim.
We've actually covered today Chanukah, Purim, and Pesach.
Yes, we did.
And even how we talked about blintzes for a second. So in Israel, your product is known as Yechiam.
Yes, that's the brand in Israel.
Okay, and in America, it's known as Hod Golan.
Hod
and
Golan, yeah.
we look forward to trying all the different amazing Abels and Hyman products. Thank you so much for having me here.
Our pleasure. And I just want to remind everybody in the listening and viewing audience to like us on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And on Instagram. And follow our tweets.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Correct. And buy our products.
And buy our products at your local kosher
Available
supermarket.
nationwide.
Available nationwide. Absolutely
Thank you,
fantastic.
Naomi.
Thank you very much. You are listening to Table for Two with Naomi Nachman on the Nachum Segal Network. We did this show from Kosherfest and we had a blast. And stay tuned, listening for music right up until candlelighting, sponsored by our friends at Catering. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you.